Hello, hello. All right. Everything should be good on here now. Hmm. Oh, happy cold Friday from here. I tell you. What is it? Winter weather warning. Actually went up today. It's up to 34F, but it's getting ready to take a serious dip here. Oh man. Here we are. All is well. The engineer's out taking his union smoke break. Yeah. It's been a fun, eventful day over here. I think you guys should be able to hear me by now. Boy, this reception isn't that good today. This is, yeah, it's not that good. Not that good at all. The weather's messing with it. A couple more months and I'll be heading out of here. Hello, hello. Good evening, Shorty. Probably warmer where you are. I'm doing great. As soon as I get out of this cold weather, it'll be even better. Hmm. Yeah, it's, what is it? 34 here. When I got up this morning, it was 22 Fahrenheit, that is. I don't know what that is in Celsius. I know it's in the, gotta be damn near to zero. Mm. Couple months. Couple months. Gotta sell the house here. Gotta wait. Some people don't want to go for the 30 days. They want to wait 90 days. Probably to move their furniture, whatever they got to do now. But as long as they're willing to take this off my hands, it's waiting a couple of months isn't going to hurt. Yeah. Yep. I got one more doctor appointment in March, first week of March. I get that thing out of the way. That's my regular guy. Let him do one more test of my cholesterol and all that. I was surprised the last time I made a bunch of pizzas and stuff, and it gives me the readings. Oh yeah, it's great. Could have fooled me. When you don't eat that stuff for a while and then you do, you check your blood pressure. Your blood pressure will be up there. Yeah, yeah. I'll be. Well, my oldest son's getting married next year, October. So I'll come back for that. But that'll be it, as far as I'm concerned. I'll have to drop my insurances here. But the thing is, if I ever came back here, I wouldn't be covered, But still, it's quite a nice chunk of change they take out for it. But with that money I could save, that would pay for my private health insurance in the Philippines. I think a policy for a guy my age is $400, 400 or 500. And that's almost what I would pay through my employer on Medicare. Kind of hesitant though, to stop that. But I want to first. I could probably stop it when I come back next year. But I know they have offices in the city I'll be in, so I'll go in there and find out what's what. I don't want to drop one without having something in hand, going on already. Because what if I don't like it? What if I don't like the amount of money I got to pay for the care I get? Then I'm shit out of luck. Then. Yeah. Yep. Well, I put in for it. I put in for it. I'll be getting it this summer. I mean, it's 164 now, but who knows? Oh yeah, I got about seven. I got about seven prescriptions I take. I only have one new one since I was there before, and I think I spent $100 a month or less. So yeah, yep, yep, yep. Yeah, I'll be. You know what? The traditional Medicare here, you have to carry a plan, and that's $33 a month. Because currently my employer is the one, so I have low copays. 3 month supply. The only pain in the neck in the Philippines is sometimes they're out. So there he is, the engineer. Yeah, I can drop that Medicare. I probably since I'll be gone, um, uh, I'll get the Advantage plan one because then you don't have any of the deductibles for medicine and eyeglass and all that good stuff. You know, so that way the only with the other one you got to pay on the hey David, uh, you got to pay a lot more at the bottom end, like surgeries and all of that. So yeah, yeah, here he is again. It's gonna work that time. I don't think it's me, dude.
It's strange. Oh, there you are. I couldn't see you first here, but I saw you on YouTube. So I wonder what.
Yeah, yeah. I played that. I played the music and I had the avatar on. I don't know if it'll come out, but It's a lot of. I made sure it got going. There's Mr. Vincent.
Hello, Vincent. Pack. Shorties.
Vincent, do you ever go to sleep, man? Because I was on here earlier with Michael McFarland's. Matter of fact, I think he had a. I think he's having a live stream right now. David, Mr. David. Hmm. Yeah, really. I thought you had seen me and you'd been on the background before on this. Well, this is like a regular job here, I tell you. I've been in here all day. Yeah, he's Vincent is also a member of the same club as Kiko. Witness protection.
Hey, Ken.
I can.
Hello to Ken. Hello to Vincent. How are you
Yeah,
guys?
Vincent's first time on the live stream. Yeah, but
Wow.
Yeah. No,
Hey.
I've never been on your
yeah,
on yours, Tony.
yeah. I know that. I thought maybe you were talking about listening to it.
Never been on mine either. So I won't be hurt feelings. It's all right.
Nah, don't worry about that guy. He's
Hey, Ken.
Shorty. There's got a nice channel. What days are you on? I think she had live stream. Had a live stream yesterday.
I can see you there, Viking.
So what's is your Vincent? Is your camera smudged up, or are you just
I do.
you don't want nobody seeing you?
It's incognito, and I think I've got an echo. Is that me echoing? I don't want to echo for you guys.
No, I don't hear no echo.
No, you can see me.
I don't hear no. I don't hear no echo.
No.
No.
No, I don't either. There we go.
Oh, it must be my end. Hang on, I'll fix it here.
Well,
Give me a sec.
yeah,
Give
because
me a minute.
we're all good over here.
Oh, hang on. I'll just collapse the YouTube crap. Hang on.
Okie dokie.
There you go. No, it's my end. Sorry, guys.
So did
Tony,
you?
this will be the very first time I've actually caught you live. I happen to be on a holiday at the moment, so I've got
okay.
a chance to spend probably 5 days, and it just happens that you guys all come up at the right sort of point in time. Remember, it's different because we got
Thank
Philippine time, we got your time there in America.
What time are you on? Australian time?
Yeah, it's 9:20 here in the morning, on
Okay,
Saturday morning.
So you got some
So I'm
sleep.
not sure what's your time. Yeah, I had a bit of a nap. What's your time there?
It's about 20 after 5 p.m.
There you go. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 14. Philippines is 14 hours ahead of me.
Yeah, I never think about that. I only think about English time and Philippine time. I sometimes get a bit confused about American time because you've got the East and the West Coast and
The
Central
UK,
time.
it's
You know,
what is the
Gets-
UK? 6,
it
7
gets
hours?
confusing. Well, it's 10 hours behind me, which makes it 12 hours behind the Philippines.
Yeah, when I get back there, if I do any live streams, I'll do them in my evening there because I was doing them in the morning last time I was there.
Yeah, I know. I saw them.
Yeah, that was becoming a pain in the ass for me though to wake up, at 5. Well, I had a lot to. I got medicines to take, and I got a regular routine. So then I found myself wasting too much of the day.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I get it, yeah. So I sort of, at that point in time, because I was busy with that that bad word, WORK.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah,
I couldn't. But I did actually watch the repeats of the live streams you did there. Yeah, especially when you were in the province. But that
yeah.
was some
Oh, yeah,
really
yeah.
good stuff there. Yeah,
Yeah, I had
with your
bet.
wife, with your wife and your son. Damn, I
Yeah,
wish I could have. Yeah, I watched it. Think, damn, if I wasn't working at that point in
I
time, I would
thought
have
you.
jumped in and said hello.
I thought you were retirement age.
I am, but I'm teaching, so yeah, I'm trying to
Oh,
keep
okay.
the young people still learning, so to speak.
Oh, okay.
I'm well over retirement age,
Yeah,
believe me.
yeah, yeah. I don't want to rush
Yeah.
nothing either myself. You know.
Mm. Well, you got to keep you got to have something to keep you occupied. Otherwise, you go brain dead mad.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. It's
Yeah,
the
come on.
freaking weather here. I'm not a cold weather person, so I'm gonna be in a box of ashes forever after.
Mhm.
I have no use for
Uh,
this stuff.
well, that's it. Yeah. But yeah. Me, I like to keep my mind occupied, and I like to teach the younger people. Yeah, some
Teach
stuff
them.
that they don't know about.
Teach them. Teach them what?
Electronics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a different field, but yeah,
All
more
right.
electronic scientific field, that sort of thing. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
so that's mainly what I do. I do it online and also in person. Like I get dragged out probably 2 or 3 days a week, to
Okay.
go and like do sort of. It's not really a seminar,
Hmm.
but it's just making sure they understand the basic concepts of electronics,
Yeah.
and then see them move forward. That
You
sort of
do
thing.
you teach a class? You teach a class on camera there on
Yes, I do. Yeah,
okay.
but not you're not going to find it, and you won't
Well,
find
no,
it
I'm
on
just
YouTube.
asking. Is it
Yeah.
Australian? You're teaching Australians or other folks?
Oh, Australians, some New Zealanders, some people from America, even your country.
Yeah.
It depends on what the subject is. If it gets very, very complex, it's probably talking high tech stuff. That's mainly in America, and I have a couple of people that I teach in Japan.
Hey, what's that joke with the New Zealanders? With the
Kiwis.
sheep or something? Yeah. Like,
It's nothing. That's a common. It's a common thing between New Zealanders and
yeah,
Australia. But nah,
yeah.
mate. No, New Zealand and Australia are pretty much close together. They're like
Yeah, yeah.
brothers and
Well, they
sisters.
they all
No,
started with cast-offs from the UK, didn't they?
exactly correct. Yeah, from my country. Yeah, remember
Yeah,
I'm English, so
yeah,
Prisoners. They were
that's it.
prisoners.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that was
no,
a penal
well,
colony.
they weren't all Philippine American couple. I've forgotten your name. Sorry.
David.
David, that's right. I've seen your channel a few. How are you?
I'm good, man. Hey,
Hey,
so when you teach your classes, are you talking about you're teaching like circuitry and ohms, or are you teaching like a particular piece of
Da-
equipment?
David here was a professor teacher.
oh, really? Oh, wow. That's different. No, it's more like a hardware technology and how to design printed circuit boards, and then all that type of stuff, and also trying to teach them the basics of what you need to do to make sure to get the project going from step to step. But it's generally the bottom line is generally it's teaching them a project that they can do over time, and then teach each other instead of
Oh,
me trying to teach them. In other words, I let them try and research it as well at the
so are
same
you
time.
teaching? Are these people learning from scratch? Like they don't know anything about it, or they have a
Some,
little bit of knowledge?
oh yeah, no. Some have.
Hmm.
I think the youngest one there's a young kid. Where's he from? I think he's from Netherlands or something. There's a few, and he's only maybe 15 something, and he somehow got on the channel, and he
Hmm.
said, "Can you teach me?" And I said, "Yeah, go for it." Yeah, he said, "Jump in, we'll teach you,"
Yeah.
and that's it. But it's more like getting all these other people together so that they can interact, and there's a
Okay.
forum. There's a forum that they can go together with, and then learn, and they sort of like teach each other, and then they'll say, "Oh, look, is this incorrect or is that right?" And I'll say, "Look, that's wrong, that's right, and then and then I'll explain why, because
Mhm.
often what you
Oh, yeah.
find. Often what you find with people that don't really know what they're doing in that side of technology is
Yeah,
they don't
terminology.
actually understand why. Yeah, it takes a little while to explain.
Hmm.
Yeah. So one-on-one sometimes I do. It just keeps me busy. That's all. My whole life was electronics, so I know what I'm
Okay.
doing back to front. Yeah.
Hmm.
But
Kind of
yeah.
sounds like what we did as little kids when somebody taught us how to build a radio.
Oh man, I built my first radio when I was 5 years old.
Oh boy.
A
So,
transistor radio from Japan.
yeah, so
Oh,
you're doing the
great.
modern version of that.
Yeah, exactly right. You got it. Yeah, exactly the same way. Yeah. But nowadays, the
Yeah,
kids don't learn that way
you
nowadays.
get paid for this teaching, don't you?
Oh yeah, I get paid. Yeah, oh certainly, yeah, get paid. Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's
Okay.
not a lot of money. It's I actually
Wow.
don't do it for the money. I do it because I want to let I want to have other people involved in the industry. So when they
Hmm.
grow up,
Well, not
man,
everybody's born to teach, though. You know, some people you
uh,
can
yeah,
are better
it,
than others.
And trust me,
it's
nobody gets into teaching for the money.
yeah, no one gets it. Yeah, correct. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
you're dead correct there. Yeah, you don't really get into my my sole reason is to
Hmm.
pass on knowledge. That's it, simple as that. Yeah, to the younger
feel you.
generation.
I feel you,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
yeah,
Passionate
that's it.
about the trade, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got to do it. Otherwise, uh, it's not. I see a lot of stuff on YouTube where they teach, but like if you go on a like you go on a training course or something, or
Um,
yeah, a lot of it is incorrect teaching, in my opinion.
hmm.
So I just try and give another perspective
Yeah.
on it. You know what I mean?
Sometimes people are, they need a step by step, and other folks teach. They jump over something or skip over something because there's always
Well,
so
yeah,
many variables there.
yeah. What the problem is, it took me quite some time to realize that all that time, like very early on when I got involved in electronics or in
Hmm.
science, basically, and chemistry as well, because chemistry is involved in it. And
Yeah.
then you think, why doesn't somebody else understand what I'm thinking? And
Hmm.
then you sort of go back, and some people, the way they explain it is different. The way I explain it is like very methodical.
Uh,
And then, some people like it, some people
I
don't. You
I've
know?
always been one when learning something. I have to know. I used to do it the wrong way just to have the experience of not, of messing
Oh,
up.
yeah,
So I
no, no, yeah,
understand. I
yeah.
understand why if you
Well,
don't do this, this is
exactly
going to
right.
happen.
Yeah, well, that's why we call it experimentation.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I'm not in a field. I'm not in electricity where it's going to kill somebody to make the wrong decisions. But
It's like fishing. Teaching isn't doing. Teaching is teaching. Fishing is fishing, not catching.
hmm.
So,
correct.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that's good.
That's a nice analogy. I like that analogy. Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the way I think. I think the same way. And not only that, you generally find that the students, or the students I work with, are extremely interested to learn.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
Well,
then it
I've
can
had
hook them. Sorry,
I've had I've
sorry.
had I've had teachers that made me want to learn something, and others that didn't.
Yes, I know that's the problem. Yeah, I had that at school, man, many, many,
You
many,
got
many,
to
many
me
moons ago.
you got to have the right personality for that kind of thing for teaching.
Uh
To to me, that's I can tell when somebody really doesn't want to be there.
I can remember. This is going back like way before your time, basically. I'm a bit older than you.
I'm
Way, way, way
61.
back. Yeah, I'm 10 years on you, a bit more.
Okay.
Um, way, way back when I moved from England to
Mhm.
Australia. Right, when I was in the UK, I was in what they call S class, right? And I was about 3 years up from where I should normally be, right? I was just about to go into college in the UK. And then my family ripped me out of the UK and brought me to Australia. Man, I was so bored as crap when I got here because the education knowledge here was so far behind me. I was sitting there, sitting, twiddling my thumbs. I knew more about what was going on than the damn teacher.
Yeah.
That really annoyed the hell out of me. And that was
Oh.
mathematics, chemistry, the whole damn lot, biology,
Well,
everything. We covered all that in the UK.
you have a better weather there, climate than the UK though.
But here,
Oh,
I can tell you what happened to you as a young man in Australia. You were
Yeah.
extremely bored until you met some cute girl, and then it was all okay, right?
not so much. I didn't really. No, that's actually not right. I just spent my time buried in books, learning more stuff, and then no, I married. I've been married to my Filipino wife for 43 years.
Ooh.
Congrats.
Yeah, that's it.
Well,
I had no interest in women here. I guess I did have one Australian girlfriend, but yeah, and she was pretty smart, but she wasn't really that intelligent, and that wasn't the thing I was interested in. Yeah, you have to find someone that you actually linked with, intelligence-wise. So that was the problem. And then I thought, yeah, and then then we had, I lost both my parents over that time, so bugger that, I'm out of here. So I went to the Philippines. Well, actually, no, that's not right. One of my parents I lost first before going to the Philippines. I went to the Philippines. I worked for coal and oil research over there. Before that, I covered all Australia doing coal and oil research.
Nice.
Seismic that time I was in the seismic industry. This is like
you're a geologist?
early 20s. Yeah, seismology. Yeah, seismologist work. Did all that like around Western Australia, Northern Territory, all the way down the coast of Queensland. Didn't get right down to Tasmania because there's bugger all there anyway. The island shouldn't even be there. No wonder sometimes they leave it off the map. It's a little block in the middle of the ocean, a Bass Strait. Leave it there. But other than that, no, that was it. That was my work back then. But yeah, and then no, not really, not in Australia. Yeah, and then that's it. Then after that I went overseas. I went to Germany. I went to the UK. The UK was different. That was more like a camera, infrared, electronic work. Those were the early days of, the infrared cameras you see nowadays. You know those things that you see, the IR cameras, the thermal cameras. Where you can measure temperature with your camera. Yeah, I was in the very early development of that.
Nice. I've
I
actually
did that.
used
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know the helicopters that have the Pol Air cameras on.
The flare.
Yeah, Pol Air. You know, they got those thermal cameras.
Yep.
Yeah, I was working on that development at the time. Yeah, there you go.
Here we call them the flare camera.
Flare camera, same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah. Flare camera. Yeah. That's it. That's exactly the same thing. So that was good fun at the time. But
cool.
that was very early development stages, and then we were doing that in. I did that in the UK. I was based in Australia, but they kept flying me out to the UK to do the development of it, and a lot of that development ended up, in America, UK, everywhere. Yeah, it went all over the damn place. Nowadays, they got they're miniature. You can get one that you can fit on your damn iPhone. They're not that accurate. They're rubbish. But yeah. That was fun back then.
You didn't have any kids?
I've got stepkids, not kids of my own.
Oh, okay.
There. But they're all grown up now, and they're doing well. They're fine. They're Australian citizens. I've looked after them, make sure they're doing the right thing. I've got two lovely great grandkids. So, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, bloody man, yeah. I have a
So,
nice life. It's not bad.
so you'd rather live in Australia than the Philippines?
No, we're going to retire in the Philippines, Tony. We're going to the Philippines next year.
Oh, okay.
My wife
What
and I
pa-
are going to go there.
what
We
what
have property over there.
what part?
Davao. Well, not
Oh,
actually
yeah,
Davao, but just
you'll be
outside
south.
Davao.
You'll be south of me, about eight
Yeah, yeah,
hours
yeah.
Philippine travel time.
Well, because we've got farmland there. We've got what okay, mate. We've got it's what do you call it? Plantations there. Actually, most of obviously it's all owned by my wife. But yeah, we've been married 43 years. I don't think she can kick me out of that.
Yeah, but you know, if you're American, you don't own a business over there. Otherwise, you got to pay taxes on it, just like it was here.
Nah, you don't bother. I'm not.
Well, I
Why would
know.
I bother
Well, the
owning
thing
something?
is, the thing is over there when they operate something, you could have anybody go get your operate your certificate from the BIR.
That's true. Yeah, yeah.
You know.
Yeah, yeah. Well. We, the the comp because now because of like yeah, my wife's
Mm,
sister, so yeah, my sister-in-law,
uh,
and yeah, a lot of the property came from the family side, right?
mm,
The my wife's yeah
mm,
my wife's father and mother passed some time ago, so all that property passed to my wife, and now we actually have control, or she has control of it, and then we just get them to manage the properties. That's basically it. Yeah.
mm,
But in between time, we've had them build, I should say, over
mm.
how many years have it been? 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably the last 10 years, we've built properties there, so that when we go there, we can retire there and we're fine there. That's all we need. Yeah.
Yeah,
We don't
okay.
need
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
We want a simple life. By that time, I'm not interested.
Oh,
The
sure.
only thing I do want is good internet service. That's it.
Oh, well, that's a wish.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's the thing. Even now,
Good luck with that one.
we're trying. We're
Yeah,
getting there. There.
yeah, yeah. Well, you know what? When last time I was there at the mother-in-law's place,
Yeah.
I had a Globe Wi-Fi. I think we paid
Yeah.
$13 a month for it,
Yeah,
and
it's cheap. Yeah, but
one of my brother-in-laws he fixed it up so you could use it for the phone and for that something or other. He
okay,
did.
Wi-Fi calling as well. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So
yeah. Did you?
I mean, $13. I mean, yeah, some days my reception sucked, but we were right next to a concrete wall, some business next to us, so that could have
Yeah.
played with that because usually when you're in a province like I was, your signal's lower, but in fact it was higher for me.
Actually, actually, Tony, when you were in the province, I watched the replays. Your signal quality was better out in the province than it was when you were in the bloody town.
Yeah, I think that has to do
Mad.
with being next to that warehouse, but we'll see. I mean, we're
No. It's not that. It's got more to do with the fact that you didn't have cell phone congestion. That's what the
oh
problem.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah. If you get because if you're in the city, then you have you got 1, 2 cell towers covering the area, and you got a lot of people
yeah.
using it. Then your bandwidth just goes down the
Well,
hole.
where my
Yeah.
property is not
Yeah, I saw
not
it on
too
the map.
populated.
Yeah, I know. I watched it.
Yeah, we got a wooden structure out there.
I Google searched it. I know exactly where it is.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I did.
Well, I don't know
But
because the addresses in the Philippines are something different.
I mean,
But,
I geo search it. I know the exact latitude and longitude of which.
oh, geez, man. Well,
Yeah, it was
well,
funny.
maybe when I go to build a house, you'll know. You'll be able to tell me whether somebody moved those property markers or not.
I wouldn't go that far. That's a bit different.
Well,
Ask
Well,
anybody during property transfers
there's
in
a
the Philippines,
well,
my friend.
I got two sister-in-laws live nearby, like about a 5-minute walk or so. So,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
that is off the. I think the road. If you took that from the property I have, if you went, what would that be north? That leads to the airport. The
Okay. Yeah.
Bangkok.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
if you
remember
go
that.
straight, west, the road turns into you go to Masao, the beach. So.
Yeah. It's a nice area. I like the area.
Yeah. Well, the
It's
thing
not bad.
is, there
But
that's zoned a farm,
yeah.
and there's one concrete house, but I guess the guy paid whatever,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
mine will be when I get there. We'll be building. Her uncle's a builder, so he's kind
Oh,
of
okay.
retired. Yeah, he's kind of retired. He's about 5 years older than me, maybe. So
Doesn't matter in the
he
Philippines, mate. They're tough
the
as nails
dude. Well,
over there.
he lives in Abonga. He lives in the province I was at,
Mm.
the
Yeah.
the one I was in. He lives on the higher land though. Where I was, that used to be all water. I mean, it will again someday, but he lives on higher land. And he's pretty good at what he
Okay.
does. And he gets the most out of his workers too.
Is that why you were saying that area you want to build up on like stilts, like build up the property, like have underneath
No,
for flooding, for flooding
no.
purposes?
Well, no, I'm not. I'm not building in the province. I'm just saying that the
Oh, you're
house that
not.
I was.
You're
The,
not going to. Okay.
here's what happened. The first time I was there, every time they had a flood, I mean, you had to have a boat, and they
Yeah,
lived. Well,
I remember that one.
they've made improvements because the Turkey threw some money their way. They put in all new roads. They did a lot of improvements. They still
Okay.
get flooding, but not as bad
Yeah.
anymore. And
All
and
right.
where her house is,
Yeah.
downstairs is where you do the cooking and stuff, and that's dirt floor
Dirty
down
kitchen.
there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But
Sige.
but if she doesn't tech legally own it, but if she did,
Ah.
uh,
Okay.
I would have
Well.
I would have bought it because in America here to get property across the street from a lake is at least $700,000.
Lovely lake as well. Remember, I saw
Yeah,
the
yeah,
video of that. Yeah,
yeah. Mhm.
it's a shame the video wasn't really that good, but I got a pretty good idea of it. But and that's the first time I've seen anybody vlogging from that area.
Yeah, yeah. It was nice.
I don't think I've seen anyone vlogging from that area
It
before.
is very peaceful there,
Yeah,
and
nice.
quiet. But the only thing about the province is not the last time I was there, a few years back. Everybody burns wood to heat to cook with. Everybody, man, and
Okay,
the smell of burning wood is just
okay.
it overwhelms you.
Still now, or they're using wood or charcoal?
No, I don't. My last time there, I didn't have that problem. But I'm talking
Right.
about the 2013, something like that. So
2013. Is it? When did you first go to the Philippines?
2012.
2012. My godfather,
Yeah,
you're a bloody.
yeah.
You're a newbie.
I had my wife fly down to Makati. I was in Makati,
Oh yeah.
and the
Okay,
second
no.
time
Uh,
I went to Butuan.
Botswana. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So Humbonga, I wouldn't mind building a house out there, but there's really no future for the children there.
That's the problem. Yeah,
That's the biggest problem.
yeah. You have to think about that because
Yeah, I do.
you need to be. Yeah, I know you do. I remember you saying about that because
Yeah, it's not about me anymore. Everything I do for them. So
yeah, that's it.
yeah,
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, 100%
because
agree.
I could just say F it, man. I'm gonna I don't care what.
You sort of I don't think you're that sort of person. You can't. I'm not that sort of person here. Any kids that are involved with in the Philippines, well, with me, I'm particularly different because I educated them here in Australia. I just picked them up out of the Philippines and brought them here. There's
There,
kids and babies.
there is a lot where I was staying at. There are a lot of kids in there, and they were pretty good kids too. One's a real. I mean, you could tell this guy's gonna grow older to be a thief, and if he hadn't already, he's just a piece of crap. But these other kids are nice kids, and they don't go to school, because I asked my mother-in-law. I said, "Why don't they go?" And she said, "No opportunity." I said, "Well, they're surely not going to know if they don't try."
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a problem in the Philippines. The education system there is very, very lax.
Hey,
And it's
well,
very
my
annoying.
my second trip there, I happened to be sitting next to the guy was probably in his early 30s, but he worked for the school system, and
Okay.
I was telling, he was like, he'd go around if these schools were underperforming, he would go there and see if it were the
Yep.
teacher, if he needed to, get them doing better.
Retrained.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and if it were in fact that they weren't applying themselves too good,
Yep.
properly, he would fire them. You know.
Yeah. Well,
So
well,
he had a real important job.
I'm relatively lucky because in the area that my wife comes from, that I come from in the Philippines, most of my family members are in the education system,
Okay,
and
that's cool.
the other half of them are OFWs and working overseas as nurses.
David here's a professor.
But there you go. We got Professor here, so
Oh,
Yeah.
that's great.
No, he's a
But
professor. The other one's a professor.
but
So.
but
Yeah.
Professor. Yeah, but uh, uh, are you in the Philippines or you're in America?
We're currently in the United States.
Oh, you're in the US. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
David, tell them about your indoctrination to
I've got to look up your
Cebu.
channel. I've got the Philippine American couple here.
Listen,
That's,
Vincent, listen to his story.
yeah, go.
Oh, we went to the Philippines and we hadn't got settled yet. We were there about a month, maybe 6 weeks, when Typhoon Odette hit and
Oh, damn.
and wiped us out.
Oh,
Yeah, that was his welcome party.
It was, we spent,
welcome.
it
After
took
he
us
shipped all his stuff over there and all of that, man.
Oh, wow. Really?
But I tell you, and I know there's folks. I think my wife listens. I know she does here, but I love being there. I love being there. I love everything about it. I can live in the
Man,
province or the city. It doesn't matter.
yeah. You got the same thing as me. The only
Yeah.
thing I insist on is high speed internet, which is and I'm like you. I would actually prefer the province, but it's hard to get.
Listen,
High-speed
Vincent.
internet. Hard to
I
get
think
both province and internet at the same time.
Vin,
I'm gonna go Starlink.
Vincent, I think you got a better chance of winning the lottery than you do getting high-speed internet.
No, not really. I think I can do what I want to do with Starlink, and
Well, you have the
Starlink
knowledge.
is-
You know what to do stuff.
Oh yeah, well Starlink, the satellite link.
But
Starlink,
see,
Elon Musk.
if the internet as it is over there is cheap, but if they
Yeah.
had it up to speed like we have it, it wouldn't be cheap no more. And a lot of people can't. You have to price stuff because of the income over there. You can't.
Yeah,
That's like bringing a. That's like over there. You can buy a certain motorcycle for 6,000 American, but if you're in America, it's 12 or 18,000.
Or more than that. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Well, I'm just saying, as a number, there's a big difference.
The thing
So-
is, like I said to my wife, when we retire there, obviously it's not all up to me. I mean, we're a couple. We have to talk about what we're going to do. Do we want to, go, down into the province area of Davao and go there, and then it would probably
Davao's a
cost me
zoo, man. Oh man.
No, not Davao itself. Just outside of Davao.
I
Yeah.
wanna. You know what?
Think,
I,
think
I
about
wish my wife
Pattaya.
would have had family down there, but I would have loved to went to Jinsan. You know. I think.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, tuna. You want tuna fish? Go there.
Yeah, tuna. They got huge tunas too, man.
Man, yellowfin tuna down there.
Hey, you ever
Bloody
see
hell.
that? There's a show in America called there's a show where these guys fish for tuna, and they get one fish. They could make like 40 grand off the one fish, and I'm
And
thinking
they
to
export
myself,
it.
I'm thinking to myself, look at the millions and or billions of dollars or pesos that you can get in a fish down. But
Well,
they're overfishing down there though.
yeah, that is the problem. Yeah,
Yeah.
they tend to that they don't have that control that that I guess you can sort of understand it because they've got to feed the population.
Mm.
So I understand it from that point of view. But yeah, you are right. But a lot of the big tuna, the yellowfin, or it gets exported to Japan.
Yeah, I don't know how
Yeah.
how quickly tunas reproduce. I don't know anything about that.
To be honest, neither do I. I'm not really a fishery person, but I do know that
Mm.
it's very good meat. I mean, I love to eat it. It's yummy.
I went on a
Right.
I went on a trip from Mindanao up to Naga. We went on buses and ferries, and
Naga, okay.
some of those trips on the ferries. My wife's father is from up there, so
Oh, really?
she has family
Okay.
up there. His family, his sisters or his
Cool.
sisters, or yeah, his.
Okay.
And I think they lived in Felipe or San Felipe, whatever. I
Right.
went to Naga back in 2013, and because we went to where her father was buried. Her father died when she was 9, and
Oh,
um,
yeah.
and I took pictures on the way into town. There's a boat that's like a restaurant or a house. I don't know,
Yeah.
volcanoes and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
it was a pretty nice trip, and both of us love the people there.
Oh, look, it doesn't matter where you are in the Philippines, mate. All the
No,
people
yeah,
are
but I
lovely.
mean, we that both of us we weren't talking about it. We're sitting on these steps of this department store near that square that Chris is in all the time, and
Oh, yeah.
uh, and I looked at my wife and I said, "Boy, the people." At the same time, I said, "The people are nice here," you know.
Nice, yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Well, it's all family orientated.
Mm.
This the same thing I found, down in parts of southern Mindanao when I was. Yeah,
Mm.
I mean, I worked there, I lived there. Yeah, my job was there. Yeah, well, sort of. I guess that was my base. I mean, I went to Thailand and other places, Vietnam, and other places in between time. But yeah, that was my
Mm.
base, and that's where my wife, my current now wife, lives or lived at the time. That's where her family comes from. Yeah,
Mm.
and then we built the place up from there. Around the local area. But it's just imagine from Davao City, go north around about a 1 hour drive, and then hook a right and head toward the coast, and then you'll know exactly where I am.
Well, you don't go to
We got farmland there and everything.
what's
And,
that
uh, and,
island
and,
where they
not only that, we got another property there that I bought for my wife's sister.
you got farmland, but do you produce anything over there?
Yeah. It's been it's being managed by my wife's sister.
Oh,
My
okay.
my sister-in-law is managing it, but we
Mm.
don't take any money from it. We just bought that. Like that expression. You don't send money to people. You give them a way to make an income. So what I said to my wife says, look, we buy this, and because her sister was like, she got caught up in a bad relationship and got dumped, blah blah blah, with a child.
Mm.
So they look, let's buy the property, give her that, and then let her manage it, and then she can do that, and then she can own it, sort of thing. Yeah. Well, I mean, my wife still owns the property, but
Mm.
she makes an income from it, and we don't take anything from it. We don't need it. We actually don't need the
Well,
money. We let her live off that income. It's great.
mm.
Yeah.
And it's good.
And you don't have to
It,
give
it,
her any money.
Yeah, well, exactly. Well, you got it. Yeah, we don't have to keep sending. It did. It
Yeah.
did. At one point in time, it was. I'm going back many years. Many years. It was a time that my wife would say, yeah, oh look, I need to send this money to there, that money to there, that money there. I'm thinking, this is crazy. I keep sending money over there, and okay, obviously I'm looking after them for a reason, obviously because they're family, but at the end of the day, they're just spending it, and then I'm the one working here, and then I keep spending money. I said, okay, how about we change this situation? And that's what I did. I said, okay, my wife, I won't mention her name.
Well,
I nearly did. I said, buy that block of land,
yeah.
do that, and let them manage it themselves. We'll invest all the money into it. It wasn't that much money. It was like about $10,000 US. All right, so that was back a while back. It's a big, it's a multi-hectare property. And I said, okay, do that and let them manage it, and then they can look after themselves. Which to this day, it's worked damn perfectly. But my sister-in-law has actually expanded the house and made sure that there's a second property on the property for us to retire to, and then we don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
Perfect. The only
You're a
problem
smart
is,
man.
as I
You're a
said,
very,
the
very smart
internet.
man.
The only problem is the damn internet. So I'm hoping Starlink is sorted out by next year. So
When do you plan on going there for good, for living full time?
next year we're going there. What's it? August 2024.
Okay, I'll be here. Well, I'll still be over there. I got to come back here in October.
Oh
My
man,
son, my
man,
my
if you
30-year-old
sure, I'll
son's
come
good.
visit you. Oh,
My
I'll come visit you.
Yeah, my son and my daughter, they're 30. My middle two. I have one great granddaughter now.
Yeah. Great granddaughters are lovely, aren't they? I've got two.
Yeah,
Man, oh man, they're
yeah.
just so much fun.
I was a grandfather when I was 36.
Holy crap, that's early.
Yeah,
Damn,
I'm a great grandfather now.
that means you're a great grandfather.
At 61, no, just great. Matter of fact, my grandson's they live in Texas. His wife is Mexican, so they named the daughter Xochitl. It's spelled like XOCH something or other. But
What was the name? Xochitl.
Xochitl, I think that's like beautiful flower or something. I forget
That's a
what
nice
the
name. Oh, that's a nice name. Yeah.
yeah. But her last name is Boardwine.
Okay.
But that's
Yeah.
a cool name.
Oh, that'll
Right.
change. But she's starting to look more Spanish now. Only after she was born November 30th, so it hasn't even been 2 months, and she's a happy baby, you know. So I said, my mother said to me when she said, "You were such a happy baby. What happened?" I said, "My dad happened. That's what happened." Jeez.
Tony, I'm going to tell you one thing. You cannot tell what the kids are going to look after at that age, only 2 months. It takes a little while, but generally, I know what you're saying. Normally,
Well, I can see her eyes. I
Yeah,
can
I
see
know.
her eyes and her hair. Her mother's hair is black. My grandson's is brown, and her hair right now is kind of dark.
Yeah.
Rather shiny.
I look at three things: the eyes, the nose, and the jaw, to try and find out which one of the kids looks more like either the mother or the father, or if they're mixed between the both.
Yeah. Well,
But I used to I still do get into arguments with my kids. They say I say, this one looks like you, this one looks like that, and both of them will argue that. No,
Well-
it looks like me. The other one looks like me.
I never thought my dad looked like my dad's youngest brother until my dad had passed away, and he looked he looked more like his father, you know, and all his life he's more like his mother. And my uncle, my favorite uncle, he died. He was 80. He died Friday the 13th this past January. This
Damn.
Jan and
Bad
his
time.
and my aunt and he was 80, 81. And my auntie,
no.
the youngest sister, she was 77. She died the following week on a Thursday.
Oh wow, that's a
So
bloody-
they're all gone now. And my auntie married. She got married when she was 15. I have a cousin because her oldest son was he just turned 62, and she was
Oh.
15 when she had him. So she was 77 when she died.
That's a nice old life. Bloody hell,
But
that's
my
not
my
fun.
aunt and uncle were they've been together since she was 12 and he was 15.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Well,
Long time.
we already know that you lot in America are a little bit like into that young sort of.
No,
get
not at
together
all,
stuff.
man. No, not me.
I'm
No,
only story.
I could have had it that way, but I had no interest in that. I wanted a family type, not very extremely young. You know, I was 18 years younger than me, but I got it. I got it good. I got the right one for me.
Yeah, it sound like it. Yeah, I only catch sort of short glimpses of your partner there in the Philippines. I only just little bits from what I saw on the live. I actually haven't quite seen. I've probably seen more of Michael's wife than I've seen of yours. Yeah, you know what I mean.
My
Other than that, but she. Yeah. How do you go language-wise together? I mean, you sort of no problem understanding each other and stuff like that.
no, not at all. No problem. I mean, you know, on a higher level, the comprehension's not there, but we
Yeah,
understand.
that's fine.
I mean,
Yeah.
She speaks English well, and her whole
Yeah,
family does.
I did hear. I did hear her speak. And
As
then,
a matter of fact, my nephew, my one of my wife's sisters, my nephew, he's about what is he like 3 or 4?
brother,
He learned how
Oh,
to speak English from watching TV, Blues
they
Clues.
they tend to do that in the
Yeah.
Philippines. I've heard a lot about that. You look at some of even I guess probably you don't watch him, but I think my wife watches a lot of the Filipina vloggers in the Philippines.
Yeah, a little bit, not much.
They're low level people. That they're not really not big
Yeah.
channels or anything, but they're sort of targeting like Filipino people, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I always tell people that.
They learn the English off TV.
Yeah. Well, my
Yeah.
nephew learned. He didn't. She didn't teach him it. He learned everything from watching, and it's real curious because he likes learning. And when you
Right.
say something to him, he'll repeat it and then think, what could that be? You know. So
That's
he's
good.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, at that point in time, when he says, "What could that be?" I would look in his eyes and say, "Do you not understand?" And then I would explain to him straight away.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
do whenever he has a question about
Yeah,
what I
that's it.
said. You know.
See?
But
So you're a teacher. That's the
I don't
thing to do.
even think that he speaks their language.
Oh, no, he must do. Locally, they speak Tagalog, Visayan.
No, they're Bisaya
or
there. Mindanao.
Visayan.
Yeah, that's Bisaya.
No, but in
Davao is
school,
Bisaya.
in school they taught English and Tagalog. They're the two main languages. As someone would say, Tagalog. I don't know why people
That
say
ain't that.
Tagalog.
Ain't. That's because they don't pronounce it. That's all.
Yeah, exactly. It's Tagalog, and then Visayan is the third one. But that's if you and then
Bisaya.
Cebuano.
Well, when
Bisaya.
you say Bisaya, it sounds like you're pronouncing it with a V, like the Visaya Island.
No, it's with a B.
I know.
B.
Well, I know that,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying when you say it.
Oh no,
it's,
some people do get confused. I say Visayan. I said, what the hell are you talking about Visayan with a V, like a volcano? V.
That's
Pissed off, not Visayan. It's B Visayan. Yeah, my wife speaks it fluently. She speaks Tagalog, Visayan, Camayo.
Hey, hey, Greg.
all sorts
Craig.
of flanger. Hey, Craig.
Craig,
Oh,
yeah, you know, I didn't know any Aussies before I got on this YouTube thing. Now there's a whole crap load of you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I've seen Craig a couple of times. I don't think I've seen him alive.
Craig,
I've seen
Sam Chronicles, my other one's Mike, Everyday Part of Life. He's they're down there, and Sam is in Brisbane, and I don't know if Mike is Jack the chef. I don't know where they are. I think he's in Sydney.
Not,
But,
I'm not really actually familiar. I have seen Craig from time to time, probably
Hmm.
on live streams with yourself or others, which I haven't been able to get involved in. But I know Craig's a taxi driver down in Melbourne, I think.
Yeah, that's his
From what I
business, I
remember.
think.
Yeah, I think so.
No,
yeah.
no. Oh, Craig, you in Melbourne?
not
Yeah,
sure.
you're in Melbourne. That's right.
I
Yeah.
think it's down in
Well,
Melbourne. isn't it? Yeah.
Taxis and fish. He's the fish guy.
The
Who's
fish
the
guy.
fish guy? No, you're the fish guy.
Yeah, he has fish tanks.
Oh, Craig.
Oh.
Yeah, Craig. Yeah.
Oh,
Craig,
does
like,
he? Oh, I didn't know that.
Aquatic life. Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Aquarium fish?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I used to have aquarium fish until all the fish ate each other. Give up.
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
here's the joke
But-
around here. I used to have a fish tank until my wife ate all the fish.
Yeah.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
No, you're
She
kidding
dropped
me.
a little net in there like they do over there.
No. He's mucking around. They won't do that. Well, I'm thinking tropical fish. I had a tropical fish tank, and then I made a big mistake somehow because I probably didn't research it properly enough. And it was more for my wife. She wanted the aquarium and blah, 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 blah. I said, go do it. And she did it. And I thought, okay, I'll keep an eye on it. And I screwed up somehow, introduced some different fish species in there, and it killed all the other ones. Like, oh, that's it, I'm finished now. That's it, enough of me.
Yeah.
Like looking at cats or dogs or something like
It's
that.
pretty hard to gut something that small.
Yeah, I always joke that when the Filipinos come to our house, I gotta hide the fish tank.
Good, yeah.
Fish, yeah.
I don't think your fish tank is that unless you're breeding tilapia or milkfish in your fish tank. I don't think they'll that be interested.
Well, I don't know, man. We were in Florida, and I love my wife. She's a great fisher person, and I love to fish. I fish. We were down in Florida, and everything she caught, she wanted to take home and eat.
There you are,
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Vincent.
I kept telling her,
How
we need to
long-
let that one go.
How long you been married?
8 years.
Oh, that's
Mine-
only a short time.
9. You just turned 9.
Okay.
Yep,
Well, how old are you? If you don't mind me asking.
55,
How old's your wife?
Hell,
30.
oh, I heard her shouting, man. Don't go
30-something?
too high.
You know, 35. It's like 20-year age gap. It's like 30. As long as you don't say 20, you're fine. Nah,
Yeah,
it's
no.
okay. No, that's good. Your age gap's fine. Okay.
She's in her
Craig has 17 tanks for
She
How did
doesn't
you
breeding.
meet?
believe in divulging her age.
How did you meet? Online or local?
No,
Did you go to the Philippines?
We know we have a pretty big Filipino community where we're based out of here in America. And
Whereabouts are you in the States?
Arkansas.
Oh, Arkansas. Oh, nice. Oh, you're in the middle of nowhere. I know where you are. Yeah.
Yeah.
The middle of
Well,
nowhere.
like I said,
In the
we're
middle of
10
nowhere.
years
I
apart.
know. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a nice state, Arkansas, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're
So,
there and you met.
Well, we have a large community here, and I've been around them since I was about 16. And
Right.
so, over the
Okay.
many thousands of years, you know how they are. They all got to
Yeah.
introduce you to somebody, and finally,
Yeah. Dried fish smelling.
Okay. And it
I
just
think a fart would smell better than dried fish.
and that's how we met. Somebody said, "Hey,
Oh,
you
that's
should meet
nice.
my-"
So
wonder-
she was already in America and you met her there.
No,
no.
she was in the Philippines.
Oh, she was in the Philippines. So
You're a National Enquirer?
We just had a lot of community here trying to always get me to date one of them overseas.
Oh, you mean what do we call that here? We call that in Australia. You went for a blind date. We call it in Australia.
Yeah.
So
except that we had
somebody
telephones.
set you up basically with a Filipina.
Yeah.
Holy crap! That's
Yeah.
new. I
And,
haven't heard of anybody do that before. That's interesting.
But I met her on Facebook,
Yeah.
and we
Yeah.
clicked, and within a year we were married.
Wow. Oh well, congratulations.
When
That's
you know it's
good.
the right one, you know it's the right one.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Yeah. There's plenty out there, but as you say, yeah, if it works for you, it works for you. That's great.
Craig breeds a fish, but he doesn't personally breed them.
I wouldn't admit to that, Craig.
What did you say?
Because
What?
Craig breeds fish. He doesn't personally breed himself.
130 k's east of Melbourne. I have 17 tanks, mainly for breeding. Yeah, but what species are you breeding, Craig? I assume he's listening.
Piranhas.
Kangaroo fish.
Yeah, kangaroo fish. Joey's.
Piss off, Kiko. How are you, Kiko?
Just wonderful.
Nice to see you. Nice to hear you again.
Yes.
I miss you. I knew you were on with
Michael.
Michael's stream, but I couldn't get in early enough to catch up with you. So sorry about that. But I had other things I was doing at the same time. So crap happens, so to speak.
Did he have you were on their messaging, right? And did he have your picture up? Were you the one they said looked like Engelbert Humperdinck?
Yeah. No,
But you-
he said that, and I said Tom Jones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's me. You know me.
You don't sound like your voice.
No,
You don't look like your voice. I mean,
No, I know that. No, I know. Everybody says that. It says my voice sounds much younger. I told
Oh,
you,
yeah.
I'm older than Gary. Damn it, he's 1 year. Gary's 1 year younger than me.
you sound like you're in the 30s or 40s.
Yeah.
Damn, I wish. Oh, I tell you what, I wish I was. Damn it. If that was the case, I'd be back in the Philippines looking for someone else. I don't think my wife from 45 years ago would let me do it, though. Remember, I've been married for 45 years. No, hang on. Oh yeah, hang on. Where are we? What?
50.
Oh yeah. No, we come out at 40. We come at 46 years. May
Congrats.
8, 46 years. There you go.
And what
Yeah,
year?
that's my
77?
anniversary. May 8th this year. It will be 47 years.
Wow.
Or
Congrats.
1976.
Well, no, before then. No. Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, that's right.
That'll be 47 years this May.
Yeah,
76.
47. Yeah, you got it. There.
I mean, I'm not a math major, but I can figure it out.
No.
Yeah, count on your fingers.
You know the other thing that makes it confusing, Kiko, is we have two wedding anniversaries. One is from the Philippines.
Yeah,
which
Craig
you know
don't get in
about,
the tanks and
right?
help him out.
And then the other one is in Australia.
Which one was
Well, I
first?
did. Yeah, the Philippines was first.
Yeah.
Yeah, Philippines was first. It was civil, and then the second one was a white wedding here in Australia.
Crispy shrimp or cherry shrimp.
So
Ooh.
I got two, which makes it slightly confusing for a lot of people. They say, yeah, when we married, she says May 4th, I say May 8th. So we keep arguing about which one was the most important one. For me, it was one in the Philippines. For her, it was the one in Australia. for only 4 days apart plus a year. See?
Wow.
Bloody
We
hell.
got married twice on the same day.
Did what? Sorry?
So that's what we did. Yeah, we got married twice on the same day.
How the hell can you do that?
He passed out.
High tech.
Oh,
He stutters.
I'll tell you the story.
Yeah.
We had a sunrise.
Must have used Philippine internet.
Yeah.
We had a sunrise wedding service, and a buddy of mine, a mentor, came up from Little Rock, Arkansas, about 3.5 hours away to do the service. and he needed
Oh,
to get back to Little Rock, and he forgot to sign our document, our wedding
Oh,
right.
yeah, that's right.
So once we figured that out, after he'd long gone, I made a phone call to get another buddy who was legal merge guy, and he actually, so we were at the lake at 5 a.m. and got married. And then by 11 o'clock, we got married on my college campus,
Hey.
outside my office. So
I was a parking lot attendant, and I had and I moonlighted as a witness because there was a wedding chapel thing next to the parking lot, and they needed somebody. They go,
Hey,
hey,
you. Hey, you.
hey, I'm supposed to be working, but
They give you a tip.
I don't remember. That was
You
1983
get free food.
or 4.
Do you get to go to the reception?
Shut up, you idiots.
I didn't care about that back then.
My difference is I got married twice because once was in the Philippines to make it legal so I could pick my wife up and drag her back here to Australia.
yep.
And then the second one was here in Australia to actually make sure I nailed the nail in the coffin so she can't leave.
Yeah.
Mine was here by a district magistrate who was supposed to charge $50.
Right.
The guy saw my name and he asked me
Yeah.
if I was related to my older sister, and he went to school with my older sister, so he never cashed that check for $50. So
You're
my wife
kidding.
always teases me that I got away for free,
Are you
a wedding
are you
for
blo-
free.
You got to be bloody kidding me, Kiko. You paid nothing for your damn wedding?
Correct. Well, it's supposed to be 50, but the guy never cashed a check because he's a
It
Because
cost
he knew
me
my sister,
thousands
so.
of dollars.
He must have thought a lot of her.
I reckon, yeah.
Just
How
call
long
me
you been
Ook.
married, Kiko?
Just call me Ukai Ukai Kiko.
Okay, yeah, second-hand store, man. How long
21
have you
years.
been married?
21.
Oh, that's not bad. Oh, nice. Oh, okay, nice. That's nice. Yeah, that's a nice number. Yeah. Wow. Congratulations. That's good. You got kids?
We got a 20-year-old, 18-year-old, and 15-year-old.
Wow, man. Well done. Good on
And
you.
we were married for like 3 months, and my wife wasn't pregnant yet. She was all worried. What's wrong with me? I said, take it easy.
It took my wife over a year.
Yeah. She
Wow,
was all
there you go.
concerned. Dude.
Looking good here. 79
pregnant.
pulse, man.
79 beats per minute.
107 over 59. That's cool.
107?
What was it?
Well-
what was it? What was
That's
what was
on
the
the
blood
wrist.
pressure?
That's on the wrist one. That means it's a 120 or under 117 rather.
I don't trust those wrist ones. I'd rather.
No.
one with a cuff on the arm.
I got a regular cup one. I
Yeah,
just use
cup one's
this as a just a general idea.
Yeah.
So
But-
when this says 107 or 59, it really means 117 over
Okay.
69 with
Yeah.
the pulse. But the pulse rate's
That's
usually
fine.
accurate.
Good. Yeah, that's pretty good. But I come across that recently because my wife is getting onto the place of being like a diabetic, and then also she's on medication for high blood pressure, and she keeps asking me to buy one of these new damn fangled phones, which I know what they are. I'm just saying that on purpose. But yeah, I actually don't trust the damn phones. I know enough about electronics and the rest of it to say they're not reliable. And most times, when I find people, and I know this for a fact because I have people that have done this, they wear the phones like the iPhone. They check your blood pressure, blah blah blah. Man, they read it. They get more scared of watching the numbers on the damn iPhone, and their
Makes your
blood pressure goes up
up.
higher. You got it, Kiko. Yeah, it's like psychological, and it will make it worse. That's why I said to her, no, don't do it. Just do what I say. Just morning test,
Oh boy.
midday test, afternoon test. That's all you need, and average it out over the time. If I took my blood pressure, if I'm anxious about something, bloody hell, it'd probably blow the bloody the mercury off the damn chart. but that's the old days of mercury testing, blood pressure.
and-
But yeah, you know what I mean.
Anxious,
It-
anxious about what?
No, about anything. If
Oh,
you
okay.
panic or something, you
Mm.
you can't rely on instantaneous blood pressure
Mm.
counts, and that's what they
No,
do with
no,
those
no.
watches.
No, that
Crazy.
pisses off the nurses at the hospital when I used to talk about this. I just kept
Yeah.
this at my desk. I have the regular one with the like in the office, only with a
Right.
digital readout, and
Right.
and I know the difference between the numbers. So when I
Yeah,
look at this,
because
but
you
one
know,
thing that is accurate, and it's the pulse rate is accurate.
yeah, there will be. Yeah, well they use it. That's good. That's an infrared device. It actually
Well,
measures the pulse rate.
my pulse rate. I asked my cardiologist for
Right.
beta blocker, and he wouldn't do it. He said it was my thyroid. My regular doctor looked at it and said, "Why not?" So he gave me a time release one. So I need to
So,
knock off. I need to
Tony,
knock off. I need
what
to
do
knock off about 10 more points.
what
Yeah,
do
thyroid-
beta blockers do? What's their purpose?
They slow the heart rate down.
Oh.
No, not necessarily. Where'd you get that from? Beta blockers? My
Mhm.
God.
Yeah, my heart rate is better with these. It's lower.
Why the hell do you want to slow your heart rate down?
Because I'll tell you why. Because
what's your current heart rate?
my at rest
Yeah.
heart pulse rate was
Is-
95, and then
That's
when I go out and walk or eat something, it'd be over 100, and that's stroke range, So
No, where the hell did you get that information? That's not stroke range. You're gonna be kidding me.
the heart rate being at the limit is
Heart rate?
60 to 100. If you're already near the top number, you don't have far to go before shit happens.
No. The numbers they're talking about are rest rate. If you're
Right.
resting, then you're a problem. If you're exercising, man, I've had heart
No,
rate.
no, yeah, I
tried that
understand. I
exercise.
understand that part of it, but
Alright.
having a pulse rate that's 95 to 100,
Fine.
I'm not comfortable with
Wow.
because that's too
Okay.
fast.
Okay. It's the reason you feel not comfortable with it is because you're looking at a number and you put it in your head that that's a problem, or you feel a problem as you.
No,
as
it
you're
is
doing
a problem. It is a
No,
problem.
hang on. I'll
Now you're
rephrase
going to
it.
tell me what a heart rate should be?
No. Tony, hang on. Listen, I'll rephrase the question. When you think your heart rate is a problem, do you feel it? Do you know
Oh, yeah.
yourself is a problem? So what are the symptoms?
It's just restlessness. You just freaking can't sit still.
What's that got to do with heart rate? What the hell? Where'd you get that from?
Because it's too fast. Hey,
But-
here's
but-
Jamie.
Can you feel it pumping through your brain or pumping
I
through
can
something?
I can feel it.
You can feel it. Okay, all right, different. Everybody
Yeah.
reacts differently. So,
I
okay.
take that because I don't I can't live a long time with it being that high.
All right, okay. I think you might have been overreading things, but
No,
but
no,
you
no, no,
can't
no.
change things. But yeah,
I feel much better at where it's at. Even I could even knock off another 10. At rest, I'd like it to be 70.
but maybe you should do yoga or whatever. What, no, not yoga. What's
Well,
it?
look at Vincent. When I if I have anything with salt on it or any caffeine whatsoever, it shoots
Oh,
it up
no. Yep.
real fast.
You and I are the same. If I have anything caffeine related, it will knock me through the roof.
I tell you a
cannot
story.
take
I tell
caffeine.
you, I buy Coke Zero once in a while. It has
Right.
little caffeine. So for a while there, I was drinking the one that's sugar free and caffeine free, and I had about
Okay.
four cans
right.
left in the refrigerator.
I get it.
And as soon as I went back to have one of those cans, I felt the difference.
All right. So what I'm getting at is, I think I understand what you're saying is that that situation because you have palpitations.
Hmm.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
You'll know it. Yeah.
I'm
I
not
get it.
gonna do something just for the sake of doing it. You know.
No. What I'm saying is like, you know that your heart rate's incorrect, but you feel it yourself because you get what they call hypertension or
Yeah,
palpitations.
hypertension. Yeah, mine
That's
was
it.
up in the 140. Or a matter of fact, when I had my last couple years
That's
back,
high. 145.
listen. A couple years
Okay.
back, I went in for my colonoscopy, and they took my blood pressure. It was 180 over 100.
That's
And
still okay.
and
I'm in that range. I've been there.
and well, it could have been. I could have had that from the job, but I think my dad and my grandma had the same deal.
Yeah.
But I'm
You
more
need to start drinking Tang, Tony.
And as soon as if I have a steak, if I have anything, I pretty much eat saltless peanuts and fish. And if I eat a steak, my blood pressure will change just like a drop of a hat. It shoots up.
Goes up with the blood pressure.
It goes way up.
Wow.
I know blood pressure is going to go up after eating because it pump. You know, it's going to be a little different. But
your metabolism.
I may not be explaining this correctly, but
you're fine. I understand it. It's
but
good.
I know,
I get it.
but I know why I'm doing what I'm doing, and
No. Tony, listen to me. You're doing exactly what I think you should be doing, and that is analyzing your own body, understanding your own body, and understanding what it can do. Believe me, but it's like I tell my wife, because oftentimes, plenty of times when I deal with my wife when she got medical problems, and I say, do this, do
Jamie.
that, do the other.
Bye, Jamie.
And then she says, my friend said take this medication. My friend said do this. My friend said do that. I said, no, you do what you need to do.
Yes, right.
Everybody is damn well different.
I got a sister like that. Well, this friend of mine, she does this and she does that. I said, well, is your friend you?
And you think it's the same thing, but it's not. Yeah, it's crazy.
My sister.
My wife knows that now, but it took a long time to teach her.
I got a better out of all of my three sisters and myself. I got it the best out of all of them financial wise. You know, the oldest one, she was at my dad's funeral. She's going, well, this friend of mine, she gets this much. You know, I said, listen to me. You don't have enough work. I said, you don't have enough work history. I'm telling you right now, it's better to call him up, go in and see him to see where you're at, because you're going to, and she didn't do it. So 3 years later, she finds out she's got to work more.
You lost the context, Tony. I was talking about medical, not bloody pay rates.
Well, that's part of her. That's part of her process and everything. Everything. Really? Okay. Well, so my friend's got this, and she's the same age. You know, don't take your medicine, you dumbass. You know.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Yeah, you got that. Yeah. We had the same thing here. One of my family members was where
are you going,
like sucked in, saying that he was feeling the same sort of illness as another family member, and they crossed medications. And I said, don't do that. And then they didn't listen. They both ended up in the hospital. You dickheads.
Hey, it looks like that. Is that a dachshund from the 1970s with a long hair?
It's a wiener dog, man.
Where's that? Long hair from the 70s.
Like
the Woodstock dachshund.
Like the cartoon, huh?
It's a girl, is it?
Yeah.
Well, Jamie, let me ask you this. Jamie's in the background. Jamie, you got everything taken care of now.
I can't see anyone in the background. She's in
Jamie.
your background.
No, lift the dog up so you can see the dog there.
How's the dog?
Here, I'll give you a little bit.
There we go.
Nice.
This is Daisy.
There you go.
She's a full-blooded.
He had a
Cold-blooded.
video. He had a video where he was petting the dog, and I told him that he was awfully close to the range of it being a
Not
punishable
acceptable on
offense.
YouTube.
Yeah, not acceptable for any morally. Period.
Who said that? Christ sake. Not acceptable on YouTube. A dog.
Just kidding him.
You never know. YouTube nowadays.
He's got 2 girl dogs. He's got what, 3 females in the house, or just you?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
There's a room in the bathtub. I mean, there's a room in.
We
It's an overload of estrogen.
Yeah, right.
I've had so many dogs, but I've buried too many now, so I don't have dogs anymore because it's too heartbreaking.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's very heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Yeah. My wife, she loves dogs. She loves cats. Yeah. Well, I don't like cats. I love dogs. But
Well, you know what? I when I'm there and have my house built, I'm gonna have cats because cats will help keep the rats in check. You know,
possibly in the Philippines.
there are rats all over the place. You know, so.
I'm not really sure I agree with the rats are good. The cats are good rat hunters, but I guess if you could train them, I guess.
Well,
cats
rats are afraid of you as you are them. You know. So.
Maybe. Well, that or snakes, one or the other.
Has to be vanilla for right now. The hell you mean vanilla?
What's that? Has to be vanilla.
Said for YouTube right now. It's got to be plain.
Plain. You
Can't be
can't put crap on there.
Well,
What, did Craig get banned for something, maybe?
No. Well, Chris kicked him off his channel once, but that was about it.
Chris kicked him off, why?
Yeah, I
How
don't
you
know.
kick Craig off for nothing?
Just in a block you mode or something. I don't remember. That was a long time ago.
All Craig does sit there in his lounge chair after buddy running around doing his taxi job with his sunglasses on.
Craig there's got a
Why don't he come on the panel?
beautiful kitchen.
Tony, how many you got lurking? Can you tell?
4?
Get Craig to come up on the panel. I haven't seen him live before.
And that's probably from Michael's live stream or Simon's live stream.
No, Simon's live stream's down, isn't it? I haven't seen that.
I don't know.
You haven't seen
I got that. I'll check on the other computer.
Probably
Professor
figures it too from Australia.
Professor went to his at noon my time, like 6 hours ago. So
Oh yeah, no, that was fun. You missed the best bit of that, Tony. When Ronald come out, he said he almost did a striptease trying to show his leg. But you weren't there at the time. Neither of you, Kiko. It was funny as hell. I stirred him up about it. Yeah. What's wrong with your wonky leg?
he's a little shiny sometimes.
Yeah. Shiny bald head, you mean? He's great fun. I like him very much. He's good fun.
Oh man!
Yeah, but plus he's lucky as well because he gambles well and makes money at the bloody casino, which I never do.
Sometimes.
I never, man. Anytime I go to casino, I come out empty wallet, nothing.
So Tony, do you think you'll be back there by summertime? You don't know yet.
Yeah. I'd like to think that. Yeah.
He's gonna get there before I do then, so that doesn't.
I don't know.
Oh no. What? When are you intending to go there, Tony?
Next couple of months.
Oh, that early? Damn it!
Yeah.
My son-in-law is going there in April.
As soon as I get rid of this house, as soon as
So Tony, if we go over in the summertime, I'll have to look you up in Group 1 because we'll have
this
to go
summer.
through there.
Are you going this summer?
We're thinking for my wife's big 50 birthday, she wants to go.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What month that be, Kiko?
Yeah, I won't have a house built yet, but
Well, the
Oh.
kids are off school June, July, and August, so it'll probably be July sometime.
June,
Yeah.
July. But only for a short trip though. You're not staying over there.
No, I'm not staying.
his wife lives. Well,
I
east.
think I get 3 weeks on a passport, right?
She lives. No, you get.
Tourist.
Yeah,
Well,
but you get
Tourist.
no, on the visa you get no. Well, there's no. It's visa on arrival. Don't worry about it. 30 days, and they can do what you want after that. Don't worry about that. But that's not the problem. But are you thinking of going?
Well, I'll be there before
retiring there?
August.
Right.
You may be there. You're saying, Craig? You?
Maybe there end of August. Okay.
Maybe.
End of August would probably be too late, but
Hmm.
because school usually starts. Our youngest daughter wants to go with us, so it'll have to be middle of the summer.
Yeah, you got that's it. You got to suit the. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah.
She's never been there. The older two were there when they were young, but the youngest one was
Maybe
never.
that better after I get that house.
Man,
built.
man, it'd be nice if you could get her there just for the experience. We did that with our kids, with oh man, yeah, just do it. If you can do it, Kiko, take him over.
Craig, Kiko,
8-year-old over there, loved it.
Kiko, you could put in for your. You got to put in for your what do you call it? This late summer too for your Social Security, unless you're gonna let it ride.
No, you can't do that until your birthday month, right?
No, you can do that 4 months prior.
Yeah, you need to do it 3 to 4 months prior.
Because if you go till your birthday, you might see one check or none.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want it to get it in the pipeline.
Yeah. So what you do is you go down there like in July, 3 or 4 months ahead, get your shit started. So
January.
there's a lot for them to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking into it, huh? You too, huh? Man, all very sick, huh? Sorry to hear
Looking
that.
for fine birthdays and Land's father very sick at the moment, so maybe. Okay.
I wish this. I wish I'd have I would like to have had a house built before everybody was able to come there. Then you could hang out with us for a while.
Well, you
Man,
can just put them up
That's
in
all right. I'll
resort,
sleep
you
in
know,
the dirty kitchen.
What's that?
Just put them up in a resort.
Can't hear you, David.
So you have a lot of money. Just invite everybody over.
Oh yeah, I do. You're the one with the new house.
Stay in a resort, man. You know, we'll
Listen
come
to
over.
this guy.
The only thing I'm taking with me this time is a mosquito net for sleeping.
Yeah,
You
that's a
don't need
must.
him. Buy him over there.
They got the best of me last time.
Man, I used to have nightmares about the mosquitoes.
Personal this time, huh?
You just make sure you get the. Hey, Tony, you'll understand this. Just make sure you get the dengue shot, and that's all you need.
Yeah,
Other than Gary.
Don't wear no underwear like commando.
No. The funny thing on the other time we met with Gary saying, "How many shots does this guy need to go to the Philippines for Christ's sake?"
Oh yeah. You got shot
my
everything.
wife has a girlfriend here in the States, and her husband, she's from Cebu, and her husband, of course, is American. He did get dengue fever when he was over there, man.
Oh,
he was
yeah,
in the hospital.
he
He
said,
was bad for a few days.
Oh yeah, it can hit you bad. We have it here in Queensland, which is where I am in Australia, especially the northern side of Queensland, because remember the northern part of Australia is pretty much up on the southern
It's
part
tropical,
of the equator.
yeah.
Yeah, it's very tropical. Yeah. So man,
Craig, I am going to have AC pool.
Sorry,
I am going to have a pool put in there.
a pool.
Pool, yeah.
What
Yeah.
question was that answered?
Craig who said he needs AC.
I didn't see
I
it.
said, wait until I have my house built. He says he needs AC in a pool. Well, I'm going to have AC in the house, plus I'm going to have a little pool too.
Gonna have to find a hotel in Butuan.
Tell him to
Yeah, Altamont.
Yeah,
Altamont.
Altamont. Yeah, I remember that one.
Is that Altamont?
I didn't stay there, but I remember
Well,
going
what's
past
nice
it.
about that place is that it's right by that St. Peter's Church or whatever. There's a public square there, and they got this big TV that a lot of kids toward the evening part around 5, 6, 8 p.m. They watch they show this movie or some kind of comical show or something.
Hey, when we were there
That's
17
cool.
years ago, they just had the Gaisano. Now I guess they have a Robinson's
Well,
and other
Yeah, you
stores.
know what? Robinson's looks like crap, man. I went inside that thing. It's only 5 years old. It's filthy. The
Really?
building, yeah. Well, the dirt, the dirt. You know, the air is dirty, and that place looked like shit. You could tell they were struggling because they didn't have the AC on at all.
Wow.
SM did, but not Robinson's.
Tony, you're too soft. You got to get
Robinson's is on a busy road there too, man.
You want to go to the wet markets that I went to
Hey,
many years ago.
I
Even
go
now,
to
they're lovely.
my mother-in-law. They sell the fish at the wet market.
There you go. That's
I
it.
go
So
there.
why are you worried about Robinson? Don't worry about it. The
No,
only
we're
reason
just
you go to
talking about
Robinson's-
it. We
Yeah,
ain't talking
no, I know.
about food shopping.
No, the only reason you go to Robinson's if you want to get Western food.
What I'm saying is, Robinson is on like I think MacArthur was at Montpelier Boulevard, and they got this road over. They got this a pedestrian overpass. But
Yeah.
man, I'm telling you
know.
guys, to get up to the top of them stairs is a freaking monumental task.
What,
Yeah.
for you?
Yeah, it's pretty.
Apparently.
You wait, I
Can't
bet.
breathe. You get up
Yeah,
there
I
and
bet
die
anyone
on
you
the
hear, if you went on the steps up this thing, man, you'd be huffing and puffing when you got up to the
I've
top.
been there, Tony. I walked across that Montana.
No, I'm the one
No,
at
right.
Robinson's. The one at the one to go
Yeah.
across the street to Robinson's,
Yeah.
because Doctor's Hospital's right down the road. That one is that thing's a mother, man.
I've been there a while. I know the one you're talking about. I've been there.
Yeah, I don't. I know that.
I'm as you already know, I'm much older. I managed to get up and down there fine.
Mm.
You say yours is from Bislig, Vincent?
Yeah,
Bislig?
yeah, you know that.
Yeah.
You got a good memory, Kiko.
Yeah, he's smart.
Every once in a while. You know, like a broken clock's right twice a day. So
Exactly
Jamie
right.
I
got
get lucky. I roll the roulette wheel. I get lucky once in a while. It lands on the
Well,
right thing I'm supposed to say.
Well, you got lucky twice this time around. So there,
Yeah.
you got it. Yeah. Nice place, lovely. But
he still has his
yeah,
brain intact, so he's
we
doing
got
good.
family there. So yeah, the whole lot, the whole kit and caboodle.
there's
For ages, ages, Kiko. Like I'm going back to 1978, somewhere in there. So,
17 now.
long time back. That's why I keep wondering why some of you guys think I'm not as old as I am. I've been bloody. That's when I was working over there.
Because you sound like you're younger than us. That's why.
It sounds strange. I know. I get it. I heard someone say, not you guys. Someone said you don't sound, that old. I said, come on, You want my birth certificate? I'll show you.
I had a
Oh, yeah.
coworker like that. He was in his early 70s, and he sounded on the phone. He sounded like a guy in his 30s.
I think that's the thing. I think that's the thing. Yeah, it sounds like from the internet. It sounds. Yeah. Yeah. My son-in-law says you sound like an old grumpy old man. So I don't know why that's different. It's just,
Your
yeah,
son-in-law?
yeah, my
Is he an
yeah.
Aussie?
No, he's Vietnamese.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got this is a multicultural family, my friend. I got
Nice.
I got Vietnamese, I got Chinese, I got Filipino. What else I got? Buddy,
Bet you don't have any Italian.
no Italian. No,
Tony,
no,
you
no
asked
Italian. Yeah, sorry, no Italian. There, and going from the looks of
You want
Tony,
some?
why would you want Italian with a yellow hat on his head
Yeah.
or with a beanie?
Covering up that wonderful black hair.
Correct. Grey hair. I would
Well, it
assume.
used to be black, I guess.
I'm going to say it's grey. Yeah.
No, Tony, your
I-
old pictures, Tony, you didn't have black hair.
He had
No, I didn't. Well, you don't have to have black hair to be Italian.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Northern Italians got blonde and brown.
99% of them I knew growing up did.
My uncle, I was
They
born
must have been
blonde.
Sicilian.
When I was born, I had blonde hair.
Maybe it's adopted.
Maybe your daddy had some questions.
It changed. It changed. Well, I started to change when I was in like fourth grade. Something like that.
Did your family have a blonde mailman?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, big fat fucker.
I can tell you one thing from a many moons ago, before I got involved in the Philippines. I did have a lovely Italian girlfriend.
I had one once.
She was
Yeah.
nice.
I gotta remember
yeah,
that too. What's her
she-
last
she
name?
was
Naparro.
She was my school heart. She was my school sweetheart.
Yeah.
And then for some reason,
At what age were you?
You couldn't perform.
oh man, probably only about 14, 15, somewhere
Yeah.
in there. And the parents hated me because I was English. So I got
Did you lose your virginity to this girl?
she lost hers.
No, jacking off
Anybody
don't
ever
count,
find it?
Vincent. Vincent, jacking
I
off
reversed
don't count.
That's it. She lost hers, not me. Yeah, well, I guess it was mutual. There you go.
Oh,
Tell her, well, I ain't gonna find it for you.
finally broke through, huh?
Oh, I can't find it either. So that was back a long time ago, man. Bloody hell. Wow, they were fun days back then. And then after that, I met up with a German bird. She was cute as hell. And my old
Hairy
man,
armpits.
oh man, no, she was too young at the time. But my old man went absolutely bananas. Said, "You cannot ever go near a German bird." So, what the fuck?
It ain't Adolf, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, well,
It's not Adolf's
everyone,
granddad.
you know as well, yeah. Because of World War II, obviously, yeah, man, he was bloody absolutely, yeah. Like my great grandfather, yeah. Oh my god, because they were all involved in the war. Yeah, my father served in the war.
Oh, boy.
My granddad served in the war. Blah blah. And then because I'm the younger generation, we're trying to leave that all
I guess
behind.
they didn't really care for the Japanese, huh?
No, definitely not the Japanese, my friend. not a chance.
Yeah.
No, actually, to tell a lie, my uncle Philip was the first person, because at that time I was in London, and that was the very early days, as I said, Kiko and everyone. That's when I got involved in electronics. My uncle Philip was the first person. He arranged for me to get the kit transistor radio. It came from Japan. My father at the time was very upset about it, but because Uncle Philip at the time was a little bit more on the tech side, he said, "Oh, come on, let him go. We got to teach him." So that was my kickstart into. I mean, he's long gone now. You know,
Right.
Wood, you know. Sorry, yeah, sad to say.
Your
Lovely,
introduction
lovely
to
person.
electronics.
Exactly. That's it. That's what started me. I built the damn radio. You know the cigarette packet, like a Marlboro cigarette packet. What do you call it nowadays?
The
That's
foil.
what the damn thing fit into. It was a 3-transistor radio. You
There
had
you go.
to build it from scratch, from parts back then. Wow.
There's my dad's brothers and sisters, his mother.
Oh, nice. Oh, you got them.
Okay, where?
Dad's on the
where's your dad?
top right.
Yeah. Yeah, you keep changing. Where?
Look at his eyes, right there. My dad's on the right.
On the right hand
So
side.
do you think you look like your dad?
My eyes.
Pretty young there?
Like my great grandfather, Irish guy.
Yeah,
There's
you
my-
got Irish in you.
That's my
you got Irish.
dad and my
I'm
grandmother. And then these two just died this past week.
Younger sisters?
Yeah, well, his younger sister. Yeah, she got married when she was 15, or had a kid when she was 15.
Wow.
Where'd you get the Irish link from, Tony?
My mom's side. My
Mom's side. Okay.
matter of fact, their last name was Lovelace. That's a surname for a British surname, I think.
Yeah.
So their name was Otis and Otis Jr.
Remember Patty? She was famous.
Patty.
Guys, I got to go. It's time for me to go eat dinner.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, no.
Are you cooking
Very nice.
tonight?
I did.
What'd you make?
I posted it on Facebook.
Put it in a dog dish and let it go.
What?
Stinky fish? Stinky
I
fish?
made lobster tails and scallops.
Lobster
Man,
tail.
Sounds-
poor
sounds nice.
lobsters walking around without a tail now.
Wow, who's got the
4
money?
lobsters and a big old thing of scallops.
That sounds good.
And of course, rice. So
Wow. Nice.
time
Oh,
to
here.
go
Be-
with-
Before you go, very nice to meet you
Okay,
Same
David.
on a live
Take
stream.
care.
Great.
Enjoy your dinner.
David.
Salute you as well.
Hey,
Very
we'll
nice to
see
meet
you
you.
guys
Hey.
Tuesday at 5:30. I do mine on Tuesday nights at 5:30.
5:30.
Okay, I'll check your channel. I'll jump on it if I can.
Here is
Yeah. Cool.
here's uh-oh. I gotta put this back to here's my Irish grandfather here. My great grandfather. That's Otis.
You got to tilt it. We got some glare. You can't see it.
Yeah.
I can see it now. Yeah.
He's the Irish, probably British, really, but he's the Irish
I
one.
could see more of your face in him than.
Yeah, you know what? My
That's
sister,
right.
my youngest
I agree.
sister, my youngest sister told my one of my cousins that she goes, I just don't see it.
That's on your mom's side, right? Your
That's on my
grandfather
mother's side. That's the and
Irish.
I think his wife, my grandmother, I think she was Swedish or British.
Uh,
Well, I got
Wow, you
some British blood.
multinational, my friend.
My what was it? Great grandmother's name was Mary Smith, maiden name.
That
But
sounds
yeah, I
English.
got eyes like my father, and the rest like him. Lucky me.
I'm gonna say that's a spitting image of you.
Yeah, it looks
You're-
like
you're
me.
young
Only
guy.
the eyes are a little different.
Uh,
The eyes are different.
It's a little bit hard to tell on the big monitor,
Well,
but yeah,
the eyes are like my father's.
well, if you put your own screen up to be the big screen, it'd be a lot.
Hey, you know
Yeah,
what?
you could do that.
Hey, you know what? When I after my father died, I walked in the bathroom and I as I passed the mirror, I looked. It looked like I was looking at him. It looked just like
There you go.
fucking eerie, man.
Uh,
Oh, here comes the other Aussie. here.
how did you
Hi,
get
good
to-
day, mate.
Good
Hey, that's
day.
great.
There you go.
What's going on?
It's a Craig
Not
Parish.
much.
That's Greg
Get to
Parrish.
work.
Oh, here's my
Should be
Here's me
noon
and
on
my-
Saturday there,
Get
right?
to
Craig?
work,
Hey.
Craig. What are you doing? Lazing
here's
on
me
that-
and my dad
on
back
that
when I was
little lounge.
back when I was 19.
There you go. Look at that. Kiko, look at that. See? He does look like his grandfather, eh?
Yeah.
Yep. There you go.
I was 19 in that picture. I got eyes like my father though.
Did he always have the mustache?
Yeah. Until he he did. Matter of
Yeah.
fact, he did. Yeah, I was 19. That's when I was married the first time. Here's my mother. This is an old picture, though. This thing's about 10 years old. Yeah, well, I was 11 years old.
Oh,
But
okay.
I saw a picture. I saw a picture of my
Right.
great grandfather in his casket, like from the top, and the hair was just like mine.
Okay.
Now,
You mean the grandfather on your mom's side, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Lucky
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
man. Here's a picture of my neck after I had my surgery 2 years ago.
What?
Tony, make yours the only one on the
make
screen.
it bigger. I can't. Oh, no,
Make
it's
your screen
stapled.
bigger.
It's stapled up.
There you
What
go.
the hell did you do there?
To remove a cyst.
Got a bunch of
I
screws in there.
was putting pressure on my brain,
Oh,
but
it's
what,
stapled.
there were three pressure points: the front, the back, and the side. And ever since I had that, I got vertigo. Now I should have left it alone. But the brain.
No, that one. No, it won't be. That
Oh,
one.
here's my
So Ian knows.
here's my 30-year-olds when they were like 5 years old.
Okay.
There you go. See my son's eyes there?
No, I can't really tell. It's kind of glary.
Yeah.
Oh, it ain't glary. Freaking! I took the glare off.
Yeah, but
No,
can't see the
it's
eyes.
not. It's not that. It's not in focus.
Mm.
When you do that, turn the damn light off, and then
Tony, that's
put
good
the
for
camera
like 1970s technology, video technology, but not for
Yeah,
today's.
pretty good, huh?
Look how
up.
plain Craig is. Look
Well,
at
I
him.
tried to
He's
do it. I tried
sharp
to
and
do it.
crisp. And
No, I
you can
Kiko.
see if he had dimples, you could see dimples on his face. That's how good his
No,
video is.
no. The reason Craig's not saying it because he can see everything because he's got those
And you
big
can even
tan
tell he's shaved
black-
today. Look at him.
No, he's got those big black sunglasses on, so he can see
Yeah.
everything.
Terminator
That's right.
glasses. Yeah.
That's right. He'll be back.
All right.
Here's a photo of a bus I drove.
Where's that blue
God,
one?
mate. What is
Were
it
they all
somewhere?
blue?
Yeah, well, they changed the blue color scheme. Yeah. It
Where's
used
that
to,
one of you in the parking lot making yellow snow? Where's that one you put on
I
Facebook?
don't know.
He just went yellow.
That's a bus I put.
What's
Well,
that say?
the bus that,
Purple?
when I first
Purple?
no, that's a Purple Line. That's a
Purple
bus
Line.
route name.
Okay, purple line. Okay.
So the other buses
We-
when I first
Ah.
started there,
Oh,
were
they do
just
that there.
when I first started there, they were just getting rid of the non-air conditioned buses.
Wow. We
Did you
don't
notice,
have that in
Vincent, the
Australia.
steering wheel's on the wrong side?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, because you're all twisted. You're back to front over there in America. We drive the right way. Hey, Craig.
Yeah, right. You're fucked up. That's
Yeah.
why. You're only doing that because the British forced you to do that down there.
Yeah, that's right.
No,
Right there.
I and Tony, we don't call bus routes or anything like that. We don't call them by colours. We actually give them numbers. You know.
Well, we have numbers too. We have numbers too, and the reason that went to a name was because the government requirement when they were giving out funding, federal funding, they had to create better routes where people could get. They had to rename the routes and show them a take, and they took these routes and they changed a little bit to make them more efficient.
Really? Okay.
So that one right there that says Purple Line, that was actually 27th Street route. We had two of them. The 27th Street route didn't go as far as the Purple Line did.
Okay, I see. Yeah.
Hello, Timmy. How you going?
Hey,
Now they probably got a
problem-
navigation screen in the bus, right, Tony?
yeah, they got everything,
All
man.
right.
GPS,
Probably-
the whole
They-
damn
they-
Tell
thing.
you,
cost-
tell you when
they
to
co-
turn.
They cost over $400,000 a piece.
Get out
Wow,
of here.
really?
No, I ain't shitting you.
I
For
can
what?
believe that.
Those buses.
No, hey,
Oh,
hey,
yeah, not just the navigation
Ke-
system. I thought
Ke-
No, the bus.
no, Kiko. Remember I said I was doing tech stuff. I remember being involved here in Australia. I was
Really?
involved in a company where we installed GPS and cameras into buses.
Well, we had them too.
Yeah. Oh,
And-
did you
And
really?
they even changed the destination sign by themselves.
Automatically. Yep.
Yeah, because in the old days we had them cranks. We had to crank them.
Yeah, the crank wheel. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we replaced
yeah.
all that.
Yeah.
It-
But
started
what do you mean?
out-
Does someone back at the dispatch change them or what?
No,
No.
it's all a
no,
GPS.
it
It's
was all
on the GPS. Yeah.
Yes.
It
GPS.
knows when you get to the off the
Yep.
satellite. That knows when you get to the end of that route. The sign, the
No.
destination sign,
No.
switch over to go back the other way.
Sort of. It was half and half here in Australia. It was half radio controlled. So in each like a major bus station system, you would have a radio system, and that would communicate with the bus, and then the software would interpret that and say where you are, and then report back, and like telemetry basically, like nowadays. In a high tech car, same thing.
That sounds so 19th century, man.
It was back then. That was the early stages of what
No,
started.
the way we do ours, we don't call anybody to do any of that shit. It just changes.
No, there was no physical phone call. It was, but the technology, the radio would call back itself. There
Yeah,
was
we
no
know.
person involved.
You know what?
But automatic, basically.
You know what? There was a guy where I worked in the factory, Ray. He was from UK, and he was telling. This is back when we were having this conversation. This was back in the 90s, late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah,
and he told me back then that they had just now got rid of that system where you had to put the coins in the electric meter to have the power.
Yeah.
How fucking how freaking backwards is that?
I remember those. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know that they had those here in Australia, but
he said
they definitely had in the UK.
He said everybody would be running everybody's house trying to
Maybe
get
Craig
shit.
might know.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Tony, did your bus take cash?
Yeah.
Did you have like a coin drop thing?
That too, but they switched. They didn't totally eliminate it, but they got what's called an M card. It's like a credit card, and you load money on that card. But you can't. You can do that online, but you can't do it on the bus because otherwise it'd take too much time fucking around with the transactions.
Yeah, but you can still ride the bus on cash, like me. I've never rode a bus, but if I was in the city and I needed to get on one, I use coins.
You'd be able to do it.
No. Tony, you say, Kiko, now you're screwed. You can't get in a bus because I've never ridden a bus for bloody years and years and years. I know if I try to get in a bus, they piss off. You don't have a go-kart or whatever they're called nowadays here in Australia.
You don't have the app on your phone.
No, we still accept money on those buses. You know why they do? Because there's folks out there that don't even have any working knowledge of a computer or none of that shit. They don't know how to do that crap. And you can load them at the stations, but there's not that many bus stations. There's only there's 2 of them now. 2 of them.
There's some people that get free bus passes. You know what I mean?
Well, they get free all the time. All they gotta do is start crying. You can't tell them no. You know, for the fucking people.
What was the last time I got on a damn bus? For Christ's sake, I can't think when I got a bus.
Yeah, I can't either.
I can't. It must be years.
It was last time. It was 17 years ago in the Philippines. That's when I got.
Hey, you know what? When I got to the point because I was raised. If you didn't have the money, you didn't get something. You know. So it took me a long time to. When I went to drive nights the last 3 years I was there, and somebody come out with a story, I just go like this, go to the fucking back, you know. Jeez.
Okay.
And then they get mad. If they didn't let you explain their bullshit story, so.
Why they want to ride for free?
Yeah, like I give a shit, you know. I told one lady, I said, look, I tried to give her directions, and I told her, I said, look. This conversation's over because you don't understand a word I'm saying, you know. So I said you just took up 5 minutes of my life that I can't get back. So just go sit down.
Okay.
Tony,
and Kiko, how was it, Tony? In your experience when you were bus driving. And I'm only going from recent information that I hear here in Australia. Right now, they're considering putting armed police on certain routes of buses because of people getting on the bus and being extremely abusive to the drivers to the point where, assaults and that sort of thing.
What's a felony here?
Man, but do you have that sort of protection in America or not?
We have shields, but in America here they won't do that because it don't fit the budget.
Right.
Okay.
So you're on your own. I mean, you hit the panic button.
To do that.
Yeah, you hit the panic button. The cops will eventually come.
They wouldn't even hire minimum wage security guards to do that.
No, well, they don't. People don't. Really? We had the private security guard firms come get people off the bus and all that, but this is a true story too. They used to ride the buses for a while, and nobody respected them. And these kids would start kicking their ass, assaulting them.
We're having that problem here right now. Right now, Tony, we're having the same damn thing happening here in Australia. Honestly. They're thinking, what are we going to do about this? You got buddy, and I mean the kids are like, they're either intoxicated or high on drugs or whatever. And the poor bus driver is the one that's getting actually not even the poor bus driver. Some of the normal passengers there are getting attacked by these.
You know what? By rule, we cannot leave the seat no matter what's going on. We're not supposed to.
I think that's
because they figure if you leave the seat, you're only inciting something, or you're escalating it.
Maybe, yeah. I remember when a while back when we started fitting out, because this is why I sort of know where you're coming from, because I was part of a team that was developing. I can't say exactly where, but in Australia, developing a concept of having inbuilt cameras on the buses to catch people like that were doing stuff.
We got cameras, man. They don't look at that. You know what they use those cameras for by us? They use them to bust us for saying or doing.
No. This is opposite. This was to protect the driver. And
so was ours.
Yeah. Shit. Well, why would they bust you for doing what?
Because they're like that in transit systems here. They're assholes. But the management does not care about a lick about you. Period. They first brought cameras on in the pretense that these things were to catch these bad people.
Yes.
They use those things to look in on you all the time.
But why are they looking at you for what?
Because they love nothing more than if somebody's been there 10 years or 20 years, they love nothing more than to fire you. Then they don't have to give you their half of the pension.
Well, okay,
they're devious shits. Even though the person that runs it now, I used to work with her, the whole management group now. She's cool as heck. But they make the most in the. It's one of the top payers in the entire country, the person that runs our system.
Man,
but you know what the best part of this is? The best part of this, Vincent?
Right.
I'm freaking retired now, so I could give a shit.
Yeah, I know, but that's completely different to what we were doing here. But maybe I don't think it happened here. From what I know in Australia, it was more to protect the drivers.
They're not. Nobody in the right. Think about this. You think any management group is going to admit that they use these things more for looking at drivers, busting them for taking a drink, a soft drink, taking a sip of a coffee, or taking a bite out of a sandwich? You had 3-4 minute breaks, and you're never alone because there's people coming and going all the time.
Okay, all right.
But
my problem is I never spent that much time riding buses. But yeah,
they should use a bus as when people that are taking courses are going to become. It's a psychological evaluation. Anybody that becomes a psychologist or a psychiatrist
hey,
you should go. They should ride the bus because listen, when you ride the bus, I've ridden the buses to and from home, and when you don't say nothing, you just observe. You see a lot of shit.
But you've ridden a bus, but you're actually a bus driver, so it's a different.
The last couple of years I was there, I rode the bus in and I rode it home.
Okay.
Because I live right near.
But you got experience about that, which
I do, but
yeah,
that just brought back my blood pressure, But
oh god damn it!
Yeah, it's your fault, man.
You need the chill pill again when you get in a damn bus, for Christ's sake.
But anyway, occasionally it'll be used if somebody assaults somebody else. When it comes to you, they could care less.
Yeah.
That's the world we live in today, So.
Well, all I can say is at that time, I was involved in developing what we call like a pyramid type enclosures with a camera enclosed with an onboard hard drive and
We got that.
you got all that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the sort of stuff I was doing here
They used to be
in Australia.
tapes.
And the whole idea was to protect the damn driver and also to pick up, if you get some idiot passenger come up and either attack the driver or attack other passengers, you had some evidence and you could then forward that onto the police and have them arrested. That was the whole idea of it.
Yeah, well, they do use it for that, but that is not their that is not their original purpose.
Okay.
But they can't. But they can't. They can't say that. Otherwise, they'd be admitting. So, but
I guess nowadays it's probably different because you got GPS tracking, you got everything, so they probably don't need that anymore. But it's still, you still need the.
No, there's a liability there, and then if it affects them, then they'll use it.
Okay, I guess maybe it must be much different in America because I think here in Australia, the local government are the people that run the bus companies. It's not private companies.
Mm-hmm.
They're like here in Queensland, we have the Queensland government. And then down from that it goes to the Queensland councils. They run the bus companies.
We had for 37 and a half years, we had a company that was contracted to run it for the county. Okay. And then the last 3 or 4 years I was there, the county took it back over.
Oh, there you go. That might be good news. Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
No? Okay.
No.
Damn it.
It's all if you want a job being a ruthless prick, then that's the management for you to be in. That's the thing to be doing. If you like,
we have a problem here in Australia recently, so you might understand it, but it probably not because you're more used to this sort of crap. But in Australia, if you're a bus driver, right, or a taxi driver, as Craig would know, in many cases, you're actually taking your life in your hands.
Yeah.
Because, man, we got lots of problems here with people, especially younger people. Yeah, and they're spitting on drivers.
There's no consequences for them, man.
Man, it's terrible. Yeah.
We've had drivers get full out assaulted like that.
They do get full assaulted. Yeah, it's terrible. And that was the thing was that was the whole idea of putting cameras in was to protect them. And then
that's what they told us they were for. But
but at the end of the day, it's okay you put the camera in, but it's after the event. It doesn't help the driver.
If it's premeditated, you got no chance.
There you go. Craig just opened up. See, same thing. If someone comes in, and you can record it, but what good's that to you if you get your head beaten in by some idiot, either getting your taxi?
They always try to find fault in you. They always say there must have been something you did or said, or the tone you said it in, to make them want to do this. Not that the person that came on just for during the day. We had more problems toward the evening because once these monsters woke up and they were pissed off at the world, you were the next. You were the first thing to catch the shit.
And all you're doing is driving a damn bus to get them from A to B. For Christ's sake, that's wrong.
I used to get pissed at people that disrespected elders, old folks. I had a man get on one time that was shaking. He had a walker, and his condition was such that he was just shaking. It was summertime. He's trying to, and I look back and I see some seniors are sitting in the seats, but these guys, the ones that are there, got head issues. So I look back and I said, "Hey, What, somebody want to get up for this man here? You got a pretty bad disability here. And then one of the guys said, I got a disability. I said, I'm talking about physical, not mental. And everybody was laughing at that. And but the thing is, the guy at the door goes, "Oh, that's okay." I said, "No, to me, it ain't okay."
Man, look, even at my age, if I as I said, I've never traveled on a bus. I can't think. It must be over 20 years, even more. But if I did, and there was an elderly person older than me, I'm gonna bloody get up the seat and give up the seat for her, or him or her. Doesn't matter. That's just courtesy. You know,
yeah, people. Hey. I even thank people when they do that, and I don't have to say nothing.
You wouldn't even have to ask.
I said, how could you in good conscience sit there when you're watching somebody struggle? How the F can you do that?
I think I remember that from when I was young. I think I was brought up that way.
Yeah, me too.
We were brought up.
You brought up different ways. I think remember when I was in the UK, I used to travel on a lot of buses all over the damn London, Chelsea, all that area. And if any time there was an elderly person at that point in time, I was thinking, keeping in mind I'm probably around about 12, 13, 14 years old at that time. Any elder, and then the bus was full, I would get out of my seat and say, "Oh, can you sit here, please?" That's it. And that person could have been, I don't know, like 50, 60, 70 years old.
Vince, not just that. We were taught to give your seat up for a lady.
Oh,
not
definitely.
Oh,
yeah, of course.
I mean, that's how old we are.
Yes, no. I was taught that as well. Yeah. Especially when my grandma taught me that. Man, I used to travel
at the back of the bus smoking your lungs out, and it was cool.
Yeah, good on you, Craig.
You guys smoking weed back there. One of my friends at work, he was driving the bus, and this young chick was blowing this guy in the back.
Oh, crapping hell! Oh no, I've seen a lot of videos like that. Yeah.
Hey, listen! I got this one story.
Do you want to hear a funny story?
One more story, and then I got to get off this bus shit. Okay. I had this elderly black lady once. And she was a homeless person. So at the end of my route, it's nighttime, so I felt sorry for her because it was raining. So I said, now you got to get off the bus. I got to go back to the station. I made up some shit. So I'm on my phone standing right by the front door. She gets off the bus and she squats down and starts pissing. And she says to me, "You're not taking pictures, are you? That'd be embarrassing." What do you think this is, man? This ain't embarrassing. Are you fucking pissing right in front of me?
Well, I guess you've never been in the Philippines, so.
All right, Craig, go ahead.
Yeah, go, Craig. Go.
I was going to say, like, I don't know, 6-8 weeks ago, whenever it was, I got one of my fellow owners. She's a lady driver, and she's down the supermarket, and she's cracking up on the radio. I go, "What's going on?" She goes, "I'll show you when I get back." And she took a video of it on her phone, and she gets back and shows me. And there's this guy getting a blowjob about 15 meters from the main entrance of the shopping centre.
Oh, jeez. During the day?
Yeah, like 11 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, my God.
Just thinking, is that the way she's paying for her drugs, or what's going on,
yeah. Do
you have a radio do you have a radio, Craig, where you can hear all the other taxis?
The taxis.
Yeah, we're old school. We went for a 10-month period. We went to Black Cabs, which was like a centralized.
But you run it though, right? You run it.
System, but we had a 2-year contract, but they let us out of the contract after 10 months.
Are you one of the owners, aren't you?
Working for it. Yeah, so we just have our own old school radio system, and we answer the phones in the car and do all that.
What happened with your issue with getting your license?
It's I got it 28th of February. I got put on hold and going to have a decision then. So I'm hoping.
Okay. What was the issue? What's going on? I didn't hear about that.
What's going on, health? Craig? I got health issues. I'm diabetic, so
Oh, okay. Oh,
It's
sorry.
that-
Yeah. Okay.
I'm on a 12 monthly review, you know, and the last review.
Oh, for
Especially-
driving, you mean? For
That's
license?
with the
Yeah.
state, right, or the DMV or whatever your department.
Yeah,
of
yeah,
Motor-
yeah, yeah.
CC,
Same thing. Yeah.
PV here,
Yeah.
whatever, CPV.
Yeah, Craig,
But,
my wife's
he
the
wouldn't
same
sign
thing.
off last time, so doesn't
Oh,
affect
really?
me normal license. It's just my commercial license.
Yes,
I-
that's the problem, mate. Yeah,
I had a guy. I had a passenger on my bus that had a friend working for us. Nicest guy in the world, man. But he had an issue with the medical, and he couldn't get him to
Yeah.
okay him. You know.
Approve it. Yeah, approve it. Yeah, that's the problem. Craig, I think I've seen you a few times. This is the first time I'm live with you.
Yeah, same with you, Vincent. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you as well. Do you run a group of taxis, or are you franchised, or exactly what are you doing?
Nah,
You
country
don't
town,
say a whole
so-
lot.
Nah, country town. So we only have 11 cars in a maxi van, and
Right.
basically, we have 12 different owners who work together.
Ah, okay. You're a
Some of the
conglomerate.
owners there used to be two companies way back 15, 18, 20 years or 18 years ago. And
Wow.
then he was
Yeah.
trying to sell off his 6, but
Yeah.
he couldn't sell them as a lot thing. So he
Okay.
merged. So the two companies became one, and
Right.
then he sold them off individually as time went by. 'Cause-
So did you purchase one of them, and you're an owner driver and you do it yourself, or you got another, or you got other people working with? Well, even if
Hey.
you only drive, other people working with you.
Hey, just a minute here. I'm gonna end the regular live stream. We can all hang here and we'll talk in private. Okay.
No,
So we only got one more. We only got one person in the background. So
bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye, that
Goodbye,
one
person, wherever you're at.
yeah, thank you for showing up
Christian, is
tonight,
it? Bye, Christian.
and see you next week.
Am I in the background, or will I disappear?
Just
I'm
no,
still
you
here.
stay right there. Just
I'll
stay
stay
right
right
there.
Okay.
You'll be fine.
All right.
So okay, everybody, say good night to everybody.
Good night, everybody. I didn't